Hey, sports fans, this is AngleCo0861 again. Doing another video here. Doing an update on my WASSR 10 AK-47 Romanian. Did a few updates to it, so upgrades. Some of the stuff can get kind of expensive, but hey, what the hell? It's only money, right? And so what I did here is I put on a Tapco saw hand grip. Okay, I got a kind of a big hand, and kind of fits me a little bit better. Plus I can put storage underneath here in the grip, which is kind of nice. I ordered a UTG quad rail system. Okay, got it in, put it on. It's a bit it's not too bad to put on. One of the things though, when you put it on, what you want to watch is you want to get this rail flush. Okay, so you might want to use a level, like a scope level or something like that. That's what I used. And it's all in kind of how you tighten your screws here. Okay, you don't want to tighten one side harder than the other, because you'll get it canted and cockeyed, and then your scope will be off. So not a bad deal. It goes on not too bad. I tried to didn't come with any instructions, so I tried to get on YouTube to find out. And the only guy who has a video of how to do it doesn't really tell you a lot of, the finer points like the spacers and stuff like that. He's more interested in telling you about other options you can buy from him and stuff like that. So anyway, so I got that on there. It adds a little bit of weight, but not too bad. It's not too heavy. I've got Magpul rail covers that matches the grip there. I got a tactical light off one of my sidearms. I put it on there. It's nice and light, so it doesn't take a lot of weight. Got a regular GI hand grip from off of one of my M4s. Fits on there real nice. Now the one thing about this this quad rail here is, if you have a WASSR underfolder and you have this kind of a folding stock, it doesn't really want to lock when you put it up underneath. Okay, and I think one of the things I can do here, if you look up in there, there's a little notch. All I need to do is take that off and grind that little notch out a little bit, and it's actually on this side, and it'll close up the lock. But it folds up pretty good and stays pretty good, so I don't think I'm going to worry about it right now, unless I start training it starts falling down. Then I'll do something about it. Got this Tapco AK-74 muzzle brake, and that is nice. It's a bit heavy, but it does take the recoil out for a follow-up shot. It makes it a lot smoother to shoot. Also, another thing I put in here is a rubber buffer, recoil buffer, and that's pretty nice too. That makes a difference. So with the recoil buffer and the compensator, it's not a bad CQB, CQC weapon. You can do a pretty good double tap and not have to worry about it. For optics, I had an old duck head 1x30 red dot. It's an El Cheapy. Doesn't look too bad on there right now. It does good, because I tried some other optics and they sit too high for having that folding stock. So this works out pretty good. It's a 30mm objective. So I think I'm going to keep it on there for a while until I find something else that fits a little better. It's damn durable. Let's put it this way. I had it on a 12-gauge Remington 870 of mine, and did a lot of shooting with it, and it's taken a lot of recoil, and it still keeps on going. So I mean, it's proved itself to me that it's a pretty decent scope. It's not mil spec, but it looks pretty good on it. I mean, it's not horrible. It works. But anyway, this was a new project, and give me an idea of what you guys think. If you have any ideas or comments or questions, please feel free. post them. Be polite and intelligent, and I'll get back to you. And if you have any other maybe recommendations, that something that you guys have on yours that works out pretty good, let me know, and maybe I'll try it. So anyway, give me a post a comment and I'll get back to you, or if not, then I'll see you next video. Semper Fi, keep your powder dry. Hoorah.